Hi, friends. It's Christina with the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. I am bringing you another Couture Creative Team video. And in this video, I am going to be working on this piano DIY wood kit that is available on my website, therustcoveredcottage.com. I'm starting first by giving the pieces a coat of dead flat top coat. This is my favorite top coat. I don't like shine to most of my projects, so this is my go-to. These are the keys for the piano. I'm taking pitch black in the chalk paint and I'm using a makeup sponge and I'm putting light coats on those smaller keys. And I use the makeup sponge because I can control the amount of paint and it doesn't get all over the sides of the keys. It just makes it look neater. And then I'm going to use the farmhouse linen. This is a chalk style paint also. And I'm applying the same method with this. I am just dabbing light coats of paint onto each of the keys. I do give each of the sets of keys 2 coats, and then I make sure that they're dry. We're going to set those aside, and I'm going to come back to the piano itself, and I'm just taking a fine grit sandpaper, and I'm going over it just to smooth everything out. We're going to glue the top piece onto the bottom surface. I'm using wood glue, but I'm also going to use the Aleene's tacky glue in the quick set, just because the wood glue takes a little bit longer to set up and I don't want it sliding around. So I get everything lined up and then I'm going to use those clamps there to hold it together until it dries. And I let that set for a couple hours. I went on to do other things. Be sure that you're following the Couture YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. There's lots of great inspiration and talent on this channel, and you'll want to be alerted when a new video is uploaded. Now I'm taking Dyke Brown Glaze and I'm brushing it on. I sprayed it with water so I can get it to move across the surface a little easier. And I just give the entire thing a good coat of it. Dyke Glaze is such a nice stain and glaze, and I use it almost in all of my projects. Now I'm just wiping it back with a paper towel. And then you're going to see that I realized it wasn't quite dark enough for what I wanted. So I come back in with the Espresso. This is an acrylic mineral paint, and I'm brushing that on. And I'm going to spray that also to get it to smooth out and glide easily over the piano. Any of the products that you see me use in this video, you can get with my affiliate link that will be listed in the description of the video. Once it's all dry, then I take my sander. It's got like a 220 grit, and I just go over it to smooth everything out. And then I'm going to start applying kind of a rough coat of the farmhouse linen chalk paint. And I do that over the whole surface. I'm not looking for a total coverage. I want to leave the edges a little raw and not giving it a heavy coat overall. I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. And I'm going to use this IOD Walt stamp. This is the first time I'm using it, so I am going to break that manufacturer's seal with a 220 grit sandpaper. I'm using the IOD Stone Gray ink. It's not as bold as the black, and I want this to be a very rustic finish. So I'm inking up my stamp, and then I'm going to flip it over and decide the placement. Once you decide the placement using these stamps, then you're going to always hold on to the stamp with one of your hands while running across it with the other. You need that anchor. Now I'm just going to wipe off the stamp with a baby wipe so it's ready to be put away. We're going to dry this ink up and then I'm going to sand it. I don't want it to be real bold. I just want a hint of it to be there. And again, we're going to come in with a coat of dead flat top coat. because we're going to apply a stencil. This is a mesh stencil and it was part of a larger one and I just cut the words out. I make sure that that's smoothed down real well because I don't want any bleeds in my stencil. I'm using the pitch black chalk style paint and a makeup sponge, and I'm just using very minimal amounts of paint and I'm dabbing that into my stencil. I'm trying to alleviate any kind of bleed. And then we're back to the keys. Now, off camera, I did sand these keys. I didn't think that you needed to see me sand all those pieces. Now I'm lining them up before I glue them to make sure that they have proper placement. So now they're glued. And I'm taking Van Dyke Brown Glaze, and then I'm going to water it down with some water. Once I get that mixed up, I'm going to apply it and wipe it back until I get the desired look that I am going for. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I have inspired you to try some of the Paint Couture products. They are amazing products. Once you try them, you will not regret it. And this is my finished project. I couldn't be happier with it. I love how it turned out. Be sure to subscribe to the Paint Couture YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so that you get all the notifications when they upload new videos. Have a wonderful day and thanks so much for watching.